Canadians love to talk about how much better we are than the States, but one thing that the States does right that we need to work on is the fact that they supply free lunches to their students. At least most of the states do. There's been a renewed call by activists and teachers unions for free breakfast and lunch for Ontario students. And now you might be thinking, well, we've never done this before, why start now? Most schools in Ontario have a breakfast program. Why? Because we have a lot of students whose parents either can't afford to get them breakfast or who are out the door so early in the morning they can't get it ready for their kids and their kids come to school hungry. They're asking that Ontario provides a universal free school breakfast and lunch program to all students and guarantees that the schools have sufficient infrastructure, resources, and funding to deliver the meals. And in case you aren't aware, a lot of high schools across Ontario are having their school cafeterias closed down. In order to cut costs, many school boards have privatized their cafeterias, and they have done so across their entire boards and to a single company. And one of the companies that got a lot of these contracts is Chartwell. You know, that long-term care company that Mike Harris is a board member of? You know, the Mike Harris who privatized long-term care. You know, that Chartwell. And because these cafeterias are now unprofitable for Chartwell, they're just not running the cafeteria. But because they're on contract, the school boards can't bring in new contractors to run the cafeterias. So the cafeterias are closed. Meanwhile, for reference, about 30% of food bank clients in Ontario are under the age of 18. If you're one of those people who's thinking, why do we need to provide free breakfasts and lunches? I provide meals for my kids all the time. Maybe consider the fact that not everybody has the same level of privilege that you do. Maybe consider the fact that not every parent has the means or even the will to provide their kids with those things. And maybe consider the fact that these kids should not be victims of that situation. Maybe consider the fact that we should be doing more for these children.